I I just watched the Philadelphia Eagles defense get absolutely dotted up on the final possession in all of 30 seconds by Kirk Cousins on a primetime Monday night football game on a game-winning drive. That brother looked at their defense and saw nothing but food on that last drive after throwing for like 170 yards prior to that drive. He went out on that drive and he said, "You know what? 70-yard game-winning drive in like 30 seconds. No problem. No timeouts. We don't need them." They drove down the field so damn fast, I thought they were going too fast. I thought they were giving the damn Eagles a chance. And the Eagles, I'm going to get to you. I'm going to get to you. But not yet. Kirk Cousins. Last week, you had the world talking about, you don't look healthy. Your offense looks terrible. Kyle Pitts didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing this week either. Drake London didn't do nothing. Bijan Robinson was all y'all had. He was damn near all they had today, too, until that last drive. And the defense is trying so hard, but y'all can't do a damn thing. Well, he went out here today, and after three and three-fourths quarters of looking just like last week where they couldn't do a damn thing. I mean, he looked a little bit better. He looked a little healthier and everything like that, but he still wasn't getting out of the pocket. He still wasn't looking too healthy or anything like that. Not that he's a super mobile quarterback, but I mean, the one thing that did look better, he was under center more. He was getting more play action, everything like that throughout the game. None of that mattered once that last drive came around because what did he do? He went out there and led a flawless last-minute drive to win the game. Oh, Philadelphia Eagles, the choke of the year so far, man. The choke of the year so far because not only did you have a chance, to come back after they scored the touchdown, you were in the lead before the touchdown. You shouldn't have even, there's no way you should have lost this game, especially not at home. Let me tell you right now, if I'm an Eagles fan, I'm hot because you should be 2-0. Imagine being an Eagles fan and you just saw Drake London, who didn't do a damn thing last week and didn't do a damn thing for most of this game, score the game-winning touchdown and then do his best Will Levis impersonation going like... And then after he does that, ignore the sweat stains, I just got done at the gym. But after he does that, he goes towards his sideline and he just airs out the whole stadium like this is a damn war movie. I mean, just gets flagged for it and everything. Gets the 15 yards, and then what does Younghoe Koo do? Still knocks down the damn PAT. I'm looking and I'm thinking, I'm hot if I'm an Eagles fan because then to top it all off, after you just watch Drake London score the touchdown, do his best Will Levis impersonation, and then commit a mass shooting, Jalen Hurts throws a pick. You get 15, 20 yards on the first play of that drive, call a timeout, there's 26-something seconds left, something like that. And then Jalen Hurts, and I'm thinking immediately when the next play is called, I see the dump off, this little swing route to the left for Saquon Barkley. I'm thinking, okay, you just take that, let Saquon get out of bounds, you get a few more yards, you don't have to waste the timeout, you still have plenty of plays to get in the field goal range, you're already at the 45. All you have to do is get 15 more yards, and you're well within Jake Elliott's field goal range. Jalen Hurts tries to throw the ball 25, 30 yards down the field and throws a pick to Jesse Bates. Oh my goodness, bro. And the worst part is I'm in here talking trash in the group chat with the homies and my friend's girlfriend's dad because we talking about the picks and everything, and I know he's an Eagles fan and so is my friend's girlfriend because they're from Pennsylvania. They're from near Philly, right? Dog, I try to talk trash to them, and then they immediately hit me with a screenshot of the Rams losing 41-10, and I'm like, well, damn. That's unfortunate. Immediately, I was humbled, but the funny thing is, I don't give a damn about none of that right now because the Eagles just choked. You choked, and I can't believe it because there is absolutely no possible way that Saquon Barkley has a game where he has 130 plus scrimmage yards. Let's look and see what he had. 95 rushing yards. Jalen Hurts was finally back to his rushing ways. He had 85 rushing yards, and they were crucial rushing yards when he got them. He finally, literally, we didn't see him run the ball like this all last year. In the Super Bowl run, he was doing it all the time, and then in this game, he did it again. And you see, and that's beautiful. That's what you love to see from him. Yeah, Saquon Barkley had 116, I think, scrimmage yards. And then in the crucial moment, Nick Sirianni. There was two moments in this game that if they go differently, and they're both on Nick Sirianni in a way, if they go differently, The Eagles win this game. On the second drive, you get down to, I think, like the 15, 20-yard line. It's 0-0. You have the chance to take the 3-0 lead. It's like 4th and 4, I think. You go for it. Dallas Goedert, you throw it to him. He only gets one hand on it. There was nobody open. Jalen Hurts is scrambling for his life. There's nobody open. He throws the ball, and obviously it wasn't called. If you kick that field goal, you win this game. Then there was the infamous Saquon Barkley thing that I'm sure you've seen already all over social media. And when I was watching the game, I was thinking, no way you lost because of that, right? Like, I was thinking, no, like, there's no possible way that that's going to come back to bite you, right? Like, they have no timeouts left, like no way, right? Because Saquon was instrumental the whole game and on that drive because he was the one running for those first downs, bro. Like, there are so many things that the Eagles did wrong in this game in crucial moments. The penalties on the offensive line, the holdings, what was that? What am I thinking? Oh, yeah, the illegal man downfield. Those happened. That was like 7-8 penalties right there just on Philly's old line. And then in that moment, 3rd and 3. You're at like the 15, 20-yard line if you're Philly. You're the Falcons' 15, 20-yard line. 3rd and 3. They have no timeouts left. Maybe they had one, but I don't think they had any timeouts left. And instead of running the ball to Saquon Barkley, you throw a pass. And Saquon Barkley was wide open, so I'm not too mad at Nick Sirianni for this one. I'm mad at him for the not kicking the field goal earlier in the game, but I'm not too mad at him for this one because the play got open. But you could have eliminated all the risk, and even if you don't get it, you still burn off 40 seconds off the clock. But anyways, Saquon Barkley, it hits him on the hands. He drops the ball on a little swing route. Not a swing route, more of a flat route, on like a little flat route to the right side. And it hits him on the hands, perfect ball by Jalen Hurts, and he drops it. And if he catches it, he's getting the first down easily. And he drops it. Saquon, you have to catch that ball. What I was saying about Malik Neighbors earlier, it was like, oh, he had a career day, but then when the world needed him most, Saquon Barkley today, when the world needed him most, he dropped that ball. But Nick Sirianni, I'm not going to lie, I get the play call, but then I don't get it because it's like Saquon's a phenomenal receiving back. He's been solid for you the whole 2 weeks. He's literally the reason you won last game and the reason you were a big part of the reason you were in this game. So I get it from that standpoint. You trust him. You say, hey, the guy that's been great for us for these first 2 weeks, the guy that we just got, let's show him we trust him even more. Let's throw him the ball. He's wide open. I get it. I get all that. The ball was perfect. He was wide open. It should have worked. But at the same time, you've been running the ball all over. Run a read option. That way, if you don't get it, you still put the ball in your best player's hands in Saquon Barkley because A.J. Brown's hurt. So you put the ball in Saquon or Jalen Hurts' hands. You trust them on the read option. You trust them both to run the ball. You trust Jalen Hurts to make that read. But even if you don't get it, you're still going to in field goal range. You're still in field goal range because you trust neither one of those guys to fumble. And you burn 40 more seconds off the clock, or if they had a timeout, you force them to use it right there. That incomplete pass, not only do you not get the 3rd down conversion, you stop the clock. And it wasn't 3rd and 8. It wasn't 3rd and 7. It wasn't 3rd and 5. It was 3rd and 3. I just don't get it. You got Jason Kelce out there in the booth during the 3rd quarter and the first drive of the 4th for Philly. You got the tush push working. You got Jalen Hurts rushing the ball again, looking like the way he looked when he led y'all to the Super Bowl. You got Saquon Barkley doing all he can do. You got Devonta Smith having a good game. You got your defense playing pretty well until that last drive where they got carved up like a Thanksgiving turducken. And then what do? You blow the lead at home in Saquon's home opener in Philadelphia and the team's home opener for this year. Saquon's return back to PA. And when the state needed him most. And I love Saquon. And really, this just confirms more that I don't know ball. This was another game this week that I picked wrong. I lost in fantasy by like 9 points. The 2 teams that I picked to go in the Super Bowl were the Eagles, who just choked tonight, and the Ravens, who were 0-2. Good night.